Hello.
Hi, Kendra. How are you?
Hi, sweetheart. What's your name, love?
My name is Alicia.
Alicia. I keep on falling in and out of love with you, and I never was someone like I love you. All right. Where you calling from, Alicia?
I'm calling from Montgomery, Alabama.
Alabama's in the building. How old are you?
I'm 41.
41. What you do
Yeah.
for a living?
I'm currently a student right now, a college student. Um, and I'm also disabled too. So
Oh, do you
I,
want to?
I used to work though. Uh, it'll be I'm trying to get my college degree before I go back to work. So
Do you want to share your disability or no?
no, I'd rather not.
Okay. So it's Alicia, Alabama, 41. She's currently a student. Do you have any kids?
No, no kids.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'd rather not say because I'm a Christian and I don't believe in that. So zodiac signs is not important to me.
Okay.
Forgive me, but yeah, it's not important.
No problem. What kind of man you looking for, Alicia?
A good one. No. I'm looking for a God fearing man, somebody who's honest and genuine about his faith, and also somebody who is just an all around nice, compassionate person.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers are somebody who is verbally and physically abusive. I
Okay.
don't deal with that. I don't want that in my life. And because I am celibate, I'd rather have somebody that understands that and appreciate that about me and is willing to be the same way with me.
Okay. A couple things. What's that noise in the background? They hear something printing?
Oh, what does it sound like? Is it a beeping noise?
Yes.
Oh, that's the light, the chandelier.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's spinning around.
Okay. How long have you been celibate for, Alicia?
Um, since I was 18. Yeah. Yeah, it's been. I'm serious. I am serious. I know it doesn't make sense to anybody else, but yeah,
And so you're celibate since 18. So was that 22?
yeah,
23 years?
yeah. About that long.
Do you want to be in a relationship?
Yes, I do. I do. I
So for
do.
22 years, you couldn't find anybody to sign up for your requirements?
I mean, I've. There was people, guys that I've met and stuff, and we were in a short term relationship, but it wasn't really serious, significant for me to even mention, like, because it wasn't. It just felt like basically a friendship to me. It didn't really feel like we were in a deep relationship. So
So this is your life and you have to live it. But let
yeah.
me just ask you this. Are you fine with if you never find a man to honor your requirements and you just don't have companionship in that way? Would that be fine with you? Or your requirements and your standards are non-negotiable?
Well, my requirements and my standards are non-negotiable. Yeah.
So and that's the no sex
Hmm. Until I'm
and
married.
huh?
Until I'm married.
Until you're married. So
Yeah.
you're fine. So you're just fine with if you live the rest of your life without sex because you didn't get married.
Right.
Okay. I mean, that's all that matters. If it's your standards and you can't find it and you're fine if you never find it, then okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Let me turn the camera around. Okay.
Okay. We see you, lady.
Would
Right. All right,
you
Alicia.
like me to do a spin so
It's
you
up
can?
to you, girl. Everybody does the Kendra Cam. I could this is enough for me, but if you want to show off more, you can. If you want to do a
Okay.
spin for us, you
Well,
can.
I'll just sit down. Okay.
Um, does the guy have to be a church going man?
Just a God fearing man. I don't go to church every Saturday because I believe that the Sabbath is actually on a Saturday. So I don't go to church every Saturday, but just a God fearing man and
Okay,
genuine.
genuine.
But
All right, can he have kids?
I prefer no kids. Sorry.
What's the age range you've dated want to date?
Anywhere from 36 to about 50.
So you want a man 36, 50 that never had kids.
Never had kids yet.
Okay. Did I actually be got to make a certain amount of money?
No, but he don't have to.
Yeah.
He don't have to. That's not important to me.
Okay.
Long
Why,
as he's kind and giving and sharing and stuff.
Alicia? Why do you think you're single?
Because I've been a little bit too judgmental in the past and stuff. So that's one reason why I think I'm single.
Let me ask you this: if a guy's dating you and you have your standard that you won't have sex till marriage, if he says, "Okay, but I want to have sex with other women but still date you," would you go for that?
Mm-mm, no.
So he has to be on a celibacy journey too.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. He has to be on a celibacy journey too. Okay. What are three flaws you think you have to work on?
Three flaws my judgment, my judge my excuse me, my judging people instead of just letting people be themselves and sharing what they want to share with me and stuff. I have to work on that. And I have to work on and like other people's advice about my relationship, asking for other people's advice, like people that I'm close to about my relationship. I have to I feel like it's okay to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like to get outside advice from other people that I'm close to, but only to a certain extent.
Where I was, well, no, that, and you have one more, right?
Yeah, one more. I'm very close to my mother, and that's a loving and wonderful thing. Uh, I live with her. So anybody that wants to welcome me inside their life, they will have to understand that that's not a
So,
problem.
so
But
would you? Okay, so does this man? Do you want? Is your goal marriage? Your goal is
yes,
marriage, right? So
yes.
he has to be willing to live with you and your mother.
Um, yes.
So
Yes.
you want him.
If he wants to, yeah. Yeah. That might
So
be
he
a
has
flaw
to.
to a lot of people, but it's real. My
So
real
he has
answer.
to wait. So he has to wait until marriage to have sex with you, and then when he marries you, he has to move in with you and your mother.
Sure. If we yeah, sure. Yeah.
Here's
If
what I
we
would say. Here's what I would say to you. This is why I asked you this question, because I do believe that if you want to have a rule and a standard, and I don't like challenging anybody with definitely religious beliefs, because that's nothing I don't want to challenge. You have the right to believe how you believe religious wise. But the only thing I will say is for 22 years, you've been following a plan that hasn't fallen into a relationship. So it would seem that in 22 years, maybe there needs to be an adjustment if you truly desire companionship. But if your standards matter and your requirements matter more than companionship, then keep going on, like keep rocking out with it. But I would say 22 years is a long time to not have a result.
I mean, I've dated different men in the past and everything. The the reason why I say like living with my mother and stuff is because I help her as well as she helps me. with a lot of different things.
I mean, listen, real quick. Your mother's relationship is your relationship,
Yeah,
so I get that. I'm not challenging that. But a man who don't know you might not want to deal with that. He might
you
want to.
don't have to.
No,
That's
he
all.
only has to if he signs up for it. He doesn't have to, and that could be a reason why he might not sign up for it.
Right,
You know, like I'm saying, like no one has to do it, and no one at this moment has decided to do it.
right.
And again, I'm not saying that. I think it's admirable, right? When that you're taking care of your mother, and I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you to change anything. All I'm saying is you might have to consider changes if you want a companionship. But if you don't, I mean, if that's not priority and these things are, which I understand, you just have to understand why you might not get a guy
I
in that way
understand. Yeah.
in that way. And again, these are all admirable things. You're taking care of your mom. You want to wait until you're married to have sex. You have religious beliefs. So I'm not trying to convince you to give up any of those things. That's why I just asked you, would you be okay if you never found a guy to sign up for it? And you said you would be.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I don't want to people to think that I'm like this boring person. I feel like I'm pretty fun, once you get to know me.
Tell
And
us some fun things that you do.
uh well, I listen to music, of course. Who doesn't? I listen to regular music like anybody else. I also listen to gospel music, but I listen to, you know,
Can you go to
rap,
secular?
R&B.
Can you go to secular concerts? Like, can you go to a Usher
Of
concert?
course, of course, yes. The last concert I actually been to was a Key Sweat concert. So,
But are you your mother's primary caregiver?
oh no,
Oh, you're not. Okay. Okay.
no, she's responsible for herself.
Okay.
In that.
So, oh, so she can take care of herself.
Yeah, but she's like I said, we both lean on each other for support.
Okay. And did your mom was
She's
your
getting older. She's in her 60s. She's getting older and she's having physical problems and stuff that basically we support each other. I
okay?
just want to say that. She helps me as well as I help her in life.
Right. So, and that's admirable. But do you see where the challenge might come for you to
Yeah,
find a husband?
yeah, I do. I completely understand what you're talking about. I
Right.
do.
And sometimes these
I
are
actually knew that before you even said it, but hopefully I can find somebody that will understand.
Yeah, I think he got to understand a lot of things. He got to understand living with your mom. He got to understand he's not having sex with you till you get married. And he also has to be a man that never had a child.
Yeah.
He got
Well,
to be.
actually, no. Let me
That's
take
how,
that back. Can I say take that back?
you just kind of describe Jesus.
Well, I prefer him to not have a child, but if he has a child, that's fine.
Okay.
Hopefully, they're grown. Hopefully they're grown.
Okay, that's a little negotiable. He can have a grown
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
All right, Alicia, listen, I don't speak for the world, so let's do it. Maybe there's a guy out there that is willing to sign up for this. Let's give him your contact info.
Um, they can contact me on Facebook under Alicia Unique, and it's Alicia, and then Unique is Unique.
You do have a nice spirit about you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, listen, I had a good time talking to you, honey.
Thank you.
Bye, baby girl.
You too. Bye bye.